Hi, my name is Carl Daikeler, and I'm the chairman and CEO of Beachbody, a $400 million a year direct marketing company that created health and fitness products like P90X, Turbo Jam, Insanity, and my healthiest meal of the day, Shakeology. A few years ago, we established a network of distributors, we call them coaches, to reward people who get healthy and fit, who inspire others to do the same. Well, last year, we wanted to see who could be the most productive during one of the hardest times of the year to get people to start a new fitness program, the end of the summer. And when we saw the results, the top was a who's who of people who not only have figured out how to succeed in the Team Beachbody business, but who know how to lead a team. For a closer look at just who these special people were, I visited each of the top coaches to find out why they were so successful. And what I walked away with was not only some incredible insight into what it takes to be successful, but a new appreciation for the quality of people who are attracted to a business that, at its very core, is about helping people. You'll see what I mean. Hey, it's Carl Daikeler. I'm here with Mindy Wender in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. We're here because we put out a challenge in August to see who could be the top 10 producers in a month that normally is not a big fitness and starting up a new business month. And Mindy rise to the challenge, did great, got in the top 10, so we flew out to find out just why is your business building so fast. So let's go back a little bit and find out what got you into the business. I mean, I know you were a Turbo Kick person, right?
Yep,
okay.
I started Turbo Jam.
Okay, so take me back before you'd ever heard about Team Beachbody and what that was about.
Well, I actually hated working out, and I tried the treadmill, as I call it. I tried all these things, hated it, wasn't staying accountable and committed to these things. So I heard about Turbo Jam. My mom got it for me for Christmas, and I used it for like 3 to 4 years before I even heard about the coaching opportunity. So I was hooked. And then I got pregnant, and I gained 45 pounds, and it was hard to get back, you're busy mom and everything like that. And it was hard to get back on track. I, met Janelle Summers, who's my upline coach, and I said, I just wanted a coach to keep me accountable. I just wanted somebody to say, hey, work out, get me going, get me excited. And she said, we met on social media, on Twitter. And I was tweeting all the time, I'm going to work out, I'm going to do Turbo Jam. And she said, you should become a coach. This is exactly what coaches do. You just share with other people what you're doing and what's working for you and try to help them do the same. And so that's why I joined.
I can't tell you how many times we've heard that story where somebody basically was already doing something. They were just posting on Facebook or Twitter that this is what they're doing, that they're working out now, and they have some success. And then some coach steps in and is like, you can get paid for doing what you're doing. So what was that experience like? So she suggested it, and you said?
I said, first of all, to be honest, I said absolutely not, because I live in this small town. I was super shy. I was working 40 hours a week. I have a 2-year-old. All these things were kind of working against me. But then she's like, honestly, it's your business. You put as much or as little into it as you want. You can do this for an hour a week if you want, or you could do it for 8 hours. I mean, you set your own hours. And she's like, it would be kind of silly for you not to do it because that's what you're already doing. And I guess that's the way I kind of took how she was explaining it. It would be kind of silly for me not to. So I kind of put my worries aside and said, you know what, I'm going to do this. And, things were tight at home at the time. We didn't have a lot of money, but for $39.95, I said, hello, I'm going to go for it.
You're working 40 hours a week. Mm-hmm. You got a little baby at home. But things financially weren't all that great for the family?
Yeah, well, my husband was actually laid off for 6 months. So and he was kind of like taking care of us at the time. My income wasn't that big and at my job, so we were struggling. It was very stressful, and I really, honestly, I had to wait to sign up till we had the $39.95. I had to wait a couple days before to get the $39.95, but I knew that I wanted to do it because I just had this feeling that this could be something that could help our family. And instead of just sitting here not doing anything and being stressed about this and not being able to change that we're, broke or whatever, I decided do something about it. Don't just sit back and let it happen. Just go for it and do something. So that's what I did.
What was the 40-hour-a-week job?
I'm actually still an office manager right now. I just quit my job.
So wait a minute, what?
But I just officially quit. like 2 weeks ago. So January 1st, I'll be working from home, just doing this. It doesn't even feel like work.
So the income must be pretty good. Talk to me about the earnings, how they grew over time.
After about 3 to 4 months is when I started to, and I just put my head down and was consistent and followed the game plan and just kind of did the daily to-dos. And after about 3 to 4 months, that's when it started to really like get me really excited, because it was like $100 a week. Then it went to $200 a week. And then, I mean, it just kept growing from there. I mean, it was just, it like blew my mind to about a month ago or something. I was sitting at the table eating a bowl of cereal, and it's Thursday. So I'm like, payday for Beachbody. So I'm like, I'm gonna go check out my check. It should be a good week. I think that my team did good. I think I did good. So I went on to look, and I honestly could not finish my breakfast because my check was $1,000 for 1 week, $1,000, and I lost my appetite. I was like, I gotta wake up Brad. I gotta tell him about this, So that was the point when I was like, okay, time to quit my job.
Okay, how long ago was that? You said 4 or 5 months ago?
The $1,000 a week was 2 months ago.
Okay, so how's it grown since?
Well, right now I'm up to about $1,200 a week, and that's growing fast. I mean, really fast, like especially now. But starting off, having pretty much nothing. I was actually less than paycheck to paycheck. I know people say I live paycheck to paycheck. I was living less than that, and to just see that every week it was like 100, 200. It was just growing from there, and now I just can't even imagine what it's going to be like 6 months from now. If I'm making $1,000 a week in 12 months, it took me 12 months to make $1,000 a week. What is it going to be next year? Just blows my mind.
Well, as a symbol of our gratitude and the pride that we have in the hard work and the great success that you've had, certainly in the month of August and the ongoing success, we wanted to give you one of the first ever Chairman's Challenge trophies to commemorate your success, and that you can display with pride knowing that everybody at Beachbody and Team Beachbody is so proud of the work you're doing, and we hope you continue to have great success.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
No, thank you, Mindy. You're really doing great stuff. You're helping a lot of people, and we hope to continue seeing great things.
You will.
All
Promise
right.
that.
That's Mindy Wender. We are in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, which means success can happen anywhere if you follow the game plan. Mindy's proof, and now it's your turn.